Resources I recommend the book The Language Lover's Guide to Portuguese. It primarily focuses on European Portuguese, but it also has Brazilian if you want to choose that, and it's actually really good. It's really easy to understand, and it introduces the grammar in a logical way that is going to make it easier to master the language, or to learn the basics and then progress into like the intermediate level. I recommend the workbooks Gramática Ativa, e Dois. Those are pretty good. And if you already have a knowledge of Spanish, you'll be able to probably piece together a lot of what it says and read it. And it's the way it's laid out, even though you may not be fluent in Portuguese or know very much of it, I didn't struggle to understand what the fuck it was explaining it. But even if you did, you could take a picture, then translate it that way. Or just look up the odd word or two that you may not know. Because a lot of your Spanish vocab may transfer over. They will look similar because Spanish and Portuguese share I think it's like an 85 to 90% lexical similarity, so that'll work. Additionally, you can get on a site called Preply and get a language tutor. You can find some for pretty cheap. For Portuguese, you can find Brazilians that'll teach you or Europeans that'll teach you, and it's quite flexible. There's some people that'll even they'll spend an hour of their time teaching you for as little as $10. You can just put your price point on there and do that. So I did that also to just practice, because it was indispensable. And I need to do that with Chinese Mandarin, to be honest. I just haven't gotten around to doing it, but it is something I'm looking at because that type of practice with the native speaker will take away some of that anxiety. So that way, if you meet somebody out in the street, you're not stumbling horribly with trying to express yourself in the language. So yeah.